Welcome to my stream. Thank you, Aero. Oh my gosh. Hi. Okay, so here's what I did. I loaded up a previous incarnation of Alibot because I realized I'm helpless without her. I just noticed
Yosh.
that I started recording automatically. That's just what I need to function as a creature on the internet. Thank you for the head pat, Sinzu. You're so fucking cute. I know, you're cute. Bunny, welcome back. Aero, welcome back. Dibble, welcome back. Isa, welcome back. Fractal, welcome back. Cassidy, welcome back. Sinzu, welcome back. Oh. I was like, oh my god, controller's broken now. No. It went to sleep. It's fine. Okay, we might be able to finish this. I turned the festive hat back on because I felt bad that there's less stuff. It feels so weird. It feels so naughty. I'm streaming without the electrocution device attached to me. We've acquired all the abilities in this. We can go anywhere. And actually, that implies
Yosh.
we're heading into the final segment. Ow. Why? I mean, it's a double whammy because I've been taking a break from my collar the past few days too because my skin needed a little bit of a rest, unfortunately. And it's been kind of messing with me, I have to admit. I'm sheepish, but also excited to admit. Earlier today, you had to super hastily leave yourself a reminder note for an idea you had. It sounds like it was a delirious dream thought. It was every 10 fish years, there's a competition. That sounds very important. Oh, but yeah. Here's the bad part. As a warning, if anybody answers trivia or makes a quote, they are ephemeral. They are not to last. They are until I fix the current system. Or maybe this is the version of reality that continues. So, you know. But they're probably not going to be here next time. You'll continue the text file? Yes. You're ephemeral? Hey, Bunny. You have so many quotes. I do. Also, hi, Cassidy. I love you. I don't know if I said hi when I came back. You're ephemeral? I hope not. I like you both. Cassidy, I love you. There's something I really like about this lake. Oh my gosh, we finally did it. It's Coach Frederick. I can volley with the best of them. Shoot. You also really like estuaries, though. Vernal pools are your favorite wetland. I like a vernal pool. You got one in the local park, so many frogs. I need to go out and find more wetlands. I fear the wetlands because I'm not equipped to handle them. And they ruin my footwear. I've been increasingly frustrated with having to worry about my clothes when I go outside. I wish I didn't have to. You feel me? Yeah, you do. Okay, that was embarrassing. Nudism for everyone? Yeah, but it's not about being nude. It's just... It's like on Twitch, right? I am literally a pile of gelatin. Why must I cover it? Live in a clothing optional world? That would be ideal. I'd still want to, like, wear boots to go out and hike with, probably. Because people like you exist. What does that mean? It could mean so many things. Oh yeah, I do still have some drink left. You know, some animals hibernate during the summer. In this case, it's called astivation. Wish you could astivate? Me too, to be honest. You hibernate during the summer? I couldn't see it, just... Oh, it's far too hot out there. Just put me in a hole for 6 months. Three months. 3 months is far more reasonable. Wow! I wish I did that on purpose so I could take credit for it. You know what? I guess I kind of did do it on purpose, but I didn't think it would have that kind of reaction. Oh my god. Please, I promise I'll stop being cocky. Just let me kill you. Oh, hi, Noxie. How are you doing? We're finally stable. You live in a hole all year long? Wow. I'm jealous. Food ham hot and sticky. At least here it's not sticky. You're doing? Yeah, same. You germinate in the summer? I wish I germinate. Do you think if you put me in the hole long enough, in just like a wet, damp hole, I'll germinate? I want to come out looking like a chia pet. Oh. Sorry, I didn't read. She was upset she recognized Coach Frederick. That was Coach Fred. I guess everyone's possessed. I thought you knew that. I keep hoping some people got out, you know? But it feels like nobody did. We've already met, like, a bunch of survivors. They're not doing so great. You meant germinate, like drink a lot. Oh, I thought you meant, like, a sprout. No, I wanted to germinate like a seed. Doing your best? Hey, that's awesome. Hi, Mercury. How are you doing? Six peculiar microfilms? That's far too many. Oh yeah, we need to ask how they liked the hearty lung. I think just the rusted dockyard in there. And where is up to the tram? Got no more than 2 peculiar microfilms. I'll take all the microfilms you got. I said enjoy the jacket. Naked rat? No, don't tell them. Twitch must never know that technically the shirt's just, like, colored flesh. You can't do sprout things, you're a moth and a fairy. Sometimes fairies grow flowers. She has a collar on still? Yeah, I'm fully clothed. No. If Twitch is watching, it's not a collar, it's a choker. A collar is kink gear and it's not allowed. But I'm not wearing it for kink reasons. You can do sprout things and you're a moth? Whoa. I was thinking a lot last night about growing flowers all over my body as a part of my nervous system. And just walking through nature to catch that pollen and feed it to bees. It was a very relaxing thought. It helps if you're a slime first. There's an indie horror game about that? A horror game? What? Skin ruining everything again? I don't get to do those slime tricks, Noxie. I'm like malleable, but fixed. I need to train more. It's called Discover My Body. It's free. Oh, I've seen that. That was one of your horrid dysphoria nightmares? Was ripping mushrooms out of your body? Oh. Well, I didn't say mushrooms. What if you... What if... But it's fine. So you're a Jello? Maybe if I was better at manipulating my self-perception, I'd be better at manipulating my outer form. I am a Jello, though. Ah, get away from that, you monster. Ah, Gwa! Luca, Rem, help us. We need to beat up this potted plant. Like, I can make small changes, sure. But to become something else entirely is really hard. Will I sign your petition to see Sweener dogs? Yes. Taco Cat's very important. Thank you, young lady. Those creatures smelled the cooking I've been doing for Bort. And that is quite a story, isn't it, Bort? We experimented with the lungs you gave us, but he didn't like anything. I marinated them, pickled them. He refused it all. I'm sorry. Maybe it was just bad lungs. No, I think I discovered what Bort wants. He wants to stop eating human meat. Blah, qua. Yes, Bort, he's trying to wean himself off of it. He has a kind soul, Luca. He truly cares. He's been gnawing at plants. He's been trying so hard. Wow, good luck, Bort. That's a big change. I'm sorry, I gotta ask, do you still have those lungs? I do, though they've been, well, I soaked them in many different sauces. They're not quite the same as they were. They might be better, actually. We got the strong, hearty lungs. Increases sprint speed. Colliding with enemies sends them flying. Boiled, mashed, stewed, still breathing. When tardigrades get dehydrated, they go into a coma-like state called cryptobiosis until they get rehydrated. What would happen if you were dehydrated? Yeah, I would become a powdery substance, which, if rehydrated and given the chance to recrystallize, could become me again. The core would still be solid. Is it bone meal? It's more like actually sugar, to be honest. Powdered sugar. What if you snorted me while crystalline? Well, you would just eat me. Are you enchanted sugar? I think I'm biological sugar. My core's got other stuff in it. It's just the slime is mostly sugar. That's marvelous. It's great. Ham is certainly not moon sugar, but I haven't tried. We'll have to see how Sybil feels after the fact. No, sugar's great. I can store energy with it. I can turn it into teeth and claws. and it's fluid and slippery, and it draws in small vermin, which are delicious. What would you turn into if you were fermented? Meat. Just gotta hold this hairdryer for no aforementioned reason. Oh, that's the microfilms. How many microfilms do we have? 5. We're missing 1 microfilm. We have to check every shop, unfortunately, to find that microfilm, or we ignore it. They're so small. These movies are so short. The Rusted Dockyard, that's where we should go. That's the next fight, and then we can at least clear 1 side quest off. Second monitor, astronauts eating in 0G, 200,000 miles from Earth. Whoa. I wish I could eat in 0G. No, wait, no, wait, no, that sounds awful. I don't want that. I mean, I guess, you know, it doesn't really matter. When you don't technically have to swallow. I could just oosh around it, whether the G's are there or not. But I got all that muscle memory. Of fighting gravity. What if I just, like, squirt out my Skittles, you know? Kilometers, rather. 120,000 miles. I was thinking of a pair of redeems recently, and I had mixed feelings about it. Film true to size, you feel? Yeah. Got all my Skittles is what you're... Yeah, Twitch, send that anyway. Are you sure you want to send that? Yes! I'm so proud that I can be a place where you feel comfortable sending that. We're having a ground pound fight. Yeah. That implies a level of solidness, which I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying I'm jealous. I was thinking of a pair of redeems lately that I was a little torn on. Well, let's start from the beginning. I was thinking about friends who have done AMAs in the past, and about some of the things about that I didn't quite think suited me. Definitely no solids. After this many estrogen shots, I feel, yeah. I was just thinking, like, oh, like, little ovoid pellets. I'd take it. This has nothing to do with thinking about having flowers growing on myself and getting pollinated last night. Anyway, I was thinking of a couple redeems related to how I've seen AMAs go. Because I've always been like, yeah, I don't know if an AMA is for me, because whenever I see a question, I just answer it anyway. But then I realized, no. It's just that people feel weird about asking questions randomly if they think they're personal or something. So this is like encouragement for them. But I've also seen a lot of the time when they have a specific AMA like segment, what ends up happening is there's not a lot of built up questions because a lot of the people who did have questions just kind of ask them. So I was thinking of a couple redeems. I was gonna have one for roleplay in-character questions, poor guy, and then one for out-of-character questions. And they were mostly there just to encourage people to ask stuff. But I didn't know if they would just be bloat. Or maybe people feel like they can't just ask stuff casually. Anyway, I was talking to Banana about it, and she was like, oh, well, just put it in your About panel that you don't mind people asking, like, off-the-cuff personal questions in good faith. And I was like, yeah, I would, but no one reads the About panel. Aside from me and Banana, apparently. You feel like you just do that anyway? I'm definitely in the camp where I'll think of a question, and you read it? Oh my gosh. And then a third redeem where you flip a coin whether you should answer it IC or OOC. Well, that's how I respond to actual questions in chat. You read it the first time you were here. You didn't reread it when it changed. That's fair. I found the last microfilm, by the way. As if by fate. They tried to trick me. Thank you for Thank you for putting the potted plant there, so I knew there was land. Terrifying. At least I can parry this. The cell phone definitely is better at these guys. Oh, this is the three brothers, not the three sisters. Jeez. The Cliff Racers got lasers. Changed. Sorry, I just saw changed in isolation and it broke me for a second. I was like, changed? Who's talking about changed? Not the festive hat. I didn't remember what it was. I thought it was still the Christmas one. Ow, ow, ow. I'm trying to, like, rid myself of confirmation boxes before I interact with people. Because I'm definitely of the breed that if I think of a question I want to ask somebody just out of interest, I don't ask it. What I do is I scour all of their information to see if they've already talked about this somewhere listable. If I see someone with, say, a model that they like, this happened with oh my goodness, I can see her in my head. I feel really bad because I can't remember her name. I encountered someone, you see her in your head too. I encountered someone with full body tracking. And I was like, whoa, this setup is so cool. And instead of saying like, oh wow, you have such a cool setup, tell me more about it, I was like, oh no, 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 no. Don't ask that. That implies you're a streamer too. I rated this person for context. They knew. This was after a raid.
Yosh.
Thank you, Fractal. Well, instead of asking about it, I'm going to check to see if it's answered in the about panels. Thank you, Isa.
Yosh.
And she listed it. And then I went on this whole rabbit hole researching about what she'd done and whether I could do something similar. Or what my alternatives would be. And then after doing all this, I see her again, and I'm like, oh yeah, you know, the last time I was here, you sent me on like this huge rabbit hole about full body tracking, and she was like, oh my god, tell me everything. I love talking about full body tracking. I think about that a lot. Because I'm absolutely the same way. I love having an excuse to talk about myself. I'm like my favorite subject. That's not true. Dorothy's my favorite subject. But I am my favorite subject to talk about. Flush. I feel like we could have this if I don't get cocky and stupid. Shoot. Incredible. Oh, yeah. I shouldn't say that. They are blowing around, and they're getting the job done. gonna try to keep their HP totals maybe a little bit closer. I mean, the really bad thing only happened when I got 2 out of the 3. The tough part is they all look the same, so it's hard to focus on which ones have already hit a bunch. Swats at you, no. Swatting at you is like my #1 fear. That's my primal gut reaction when a moth comes close to me, but I don't want it to happen, not to a friend. I never want to hit the moth. Make room. You're gonna make it 2 and 3. I never want to hit the moth. I just want to, like... disrupt their flight pattern away from me. Paul bats you. Paul bats you. We can paw bat each other. Flutters you? Oh god, terrifying. You walk away in what? What? Poise with your corporeal form, do it. Play with my core like a ball. What is happening? Oh, I'm still fighting the same boss. You haven't missed too much. Why are you being fluttered? Oh, you were fluttering Noxie. I missed the at. Thank you for respectfully not fluttering me. Dude, I didn't know those things were so powerful. Yeah, but are you also trying to scare me? Because it's not working? That's the thing. Allison's most primal fear is fluttering. It's true. Because moths are known for their power. Deal with their lasers, they would help. I could definitely change up my equipment and probably do a little bit better. But what about being stubborn? What's your nervous system situation? Oh, mine? Like, biologically? So all the sensory organs are in the ball. And then it transmits through cells in the goo. If you were a safety cone, you would also walk to a safer place like those guys. Okay. Terrible start. But that's okay. I'm trying a new ball strategy. Where I don't touch them. Until I've got a reason to. I feel like this guy got, like, a health boost. Oh my god, they're going again. We got there. Eventually. Have you ever been vivisected? Not successfully. Sorry, I missed a couple of things. Next, you're going to talk about jars. Oh, Sybil's talked to me about jars before. Cells in the goo. Are they separated by membranes? Yeah. That's what you think? Check out Lively for a second when the vivisection came up. Hubris is a losing tactic, Luca. I didn't see what Luca said, unfortunately. I clicked out and back in and skipped. I keep winning, so it's working out for me. Yeah, that's what I always say. Anyway, I'm almost dead. You're gonna jar me? Get in the Smuckers? I like to think I'd make a fine spread. Perception. There can be jars and jars. We got saturated chromatic carbuncle. How you double distill things? Yeah, you put the jar that you're distilling them in into a jar. No. I swear I've done this before, where I've jumped off and like run back into the wall and gained height. It seems to not want you to be able to do that, but it works. You make for a great spread, really? Being made of sugar just helps in making a good spread. You'd make a terrible spread. At least the outside bits. If you get too close to the inside, that's where the digestion happens. I'm sweet and then sour. And if you hit the sour, you've gone too far. Like an eagle. Is your sugar sucrose? Or is it glucose, fructose, or something else? Here's the thing. I had an answer to this, and I forgot what it is. But I think it's glucose. Some cryptozoologist told me at some point, and I think that's what they said. Blood sugar. Well, I have to get the sugar from somewhere. A lot of it I make myself. But I need the basic components. It makes sense. It does. Liquor and report back. Lactose. That sounds terrifying. Dextrose, maybe, depending on the process. I'm unprocessed. I'm natural. All this, it's natural. Lactose is in dairy. I'm probably... I probably convert that into glucose. That's how that works, right? I am not a biologist or cryptobiologist. Thank you for the boop. Maybe it's Maybelline. Your natural process is silly. What about glucose? I do harden, so... It wouldn't be a great glue. What about pica glucose? Bigly Chucose? Never. I was talking about this the other day. I was explicitly told when being handed candy cigarettes as a kid. What about glue clothes? That's what you do with glue. You glue them clothes. Glenn Close? Never heard of him. I think that was our last bounty, by the way. You cleared out my list, kid. Every demon I was tracking is dead. So you owe me now, right? I have no plans to exterminate you, if that's what you mean. Good, because it'd be a pretty hard fight. Thank you for your charge juice. You sprayed Sybil with a butter knife? Would she be sticky or slick? Dog. Dog. I have to... I guess it depends on the mood. We've also got 6 microfilms. If she's sticky, don't use a butter knife. Really? What do you use for sticky spreads? Slicky? As a sticky spread myself, I need to know what people should spread me with. You'll stop? If you want to. A steak knife because you only need one knife? I think you only need one knife. Sorry, all I've been able to think about for like the past 10 minutes is when someone told me they were going to spread me and I thought they meant like jam. And I was like, oh yeah, haha, funny because I'm slime. And they were like, you know I was flirting with you, right? Spontaneous crystallizations serve an internal logistical or communication purpose as well. Yes. There's tiny little crystals in there that can reflect light and color, but that's beyond my ability to render, so. You tend to just say curse shit? Like what? You're gonna spread me all over your canvas? It sounds so messy. You don't know when you're flirting with me, so not gonna lie, that's kind of on them. Exactly. The thing is, she knew how I was, so she just did that to make fun of me. You're gonna spread me like the gospel? Take us to Slurch. I'll worship like a slime at the ooze of your light. I'll tell you my drips and you can share me your slime. Offer me that liquid death because God, I'm thirsty for water. Worship like a mouse. Oh yeah. Bosk, what have you done? What I needed to. I fed her. She was hungry. It was a good trade. I'm learning so much. What are you learning? Is it how to close the rift? About the world beyond the rift, there's so much energy out there. Energy? That's what he cares about? Maybe we should just kill him. This whole conversation has led you to an existential conundrum. I love being led to existential conundrums. There's people living out there too, Professor. They deserve to be left alone. I see that now. Two worlds best kept apart. Look, I brought more microfilm. Please stop feeding your body to the shredder. She's still digesting the knowledge you gave her. She might be hungry again later. Well, I don't have any more microfilm for you. 9 peculiar microfilms? Maybe. We'll see. You just like being led? Maybe. Cassidy, welcome back. I'm a joy to listen to while cooking. You just wish you could hand me a plate when you're finished. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You're so romantic. I want to try your cooking, but I don't want any of us cooking in July. Because the kitchen's not big enough for 5, so... I'm sure it's gonna have to happen. But it's gonna be tough. As a slime, coat someone or they swallow you. Leave bones behind and they become slimes. That's cool. What happens if it's another slime? Would it make more slimes? Or would we self-terminate? Or would there suddenly be a plate covered in Subway sandwiches? Eat fresh. Okay, I'm thinking about you eating me. I don't have any bones. But I don't think you've got, like, an organ core, so I think we're 2 different types. Thinking of... That's a line I'm thinking about you eating me? Yeah. Well, you brought it up. It's not my fault. I see a world where a coalescence happens. Or maybe one of us just eats the other. Add quote, I'm thinking about you eating me. It still broke. And if it worked, it would be like a separate quote memory. It will be added. Isa's keeping a ledger. Or you just corrupt me with Eldritch Cosmic Energy. I'll take that. One of my girlfriends is a cosmic entity. So far, I've mostly just been giving little soul nibbles to her. I don't know if I've gotten any, like, cosmic energy in return. Not that I was asking for it. But maybe I've, like, built up a resistance. You're a moonrock? That's awesome. Going in the archive for sure. Will it remember your Fipsh? Yes. Because Lurkbait's keeping track of that one. Sorry, I got distracted. We're about to head into the final area over here. But after today, I'm gonna have to get in the bot trenches and figure out what happened to StreamerBot and how to salvage it. I'm confident I'll be able to keep stuff. Like, the files are still there. It's just something about them is breaking StreamerBot when it tries to load. Like Abigail from Stardew, you love eating rocks? That's literally the only thing I know about Stardew Valley. Alright. Before we go further, I do actually have to take a quick break. I'll be back in, like, 3 minutes. I will see you very soon. Are we okay? We're okay! Oh, thank goodness. I didn't, fully set up because I was a little bit worried. I was like, wow, I really hope this comes back to normal. It even unpaused. It didn't pause when I went to ads, but it at least unpaused when I came back. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Cassidy. Used to do joke books, now it's mostly PubMed articles. You play a mini game of Magic with your tiny Magic cards in the bathroom against yourself. What are you doing? Used to read. Oh, I see. I see. I was reading Twitch chat. I clicked something in OBS, and clicked out of Possessors, and I like panicked. I was like, oh god, is it gonna crash again? You're talking about how we entertain ourselves on the toilet? Yeah, me too. There's a whole line of thought there. I have seen exactly one episode of Seinfeld. And it was about one of the characters. I think this was Seinfeld. Going into a bookstore. Taking a book from the bookstore into the restroom with them because they were reading it. And then being forced to buy the book. And the entire rest of the episode is them trying to offload this book, which the bookstore had marked. And no one wanted it because it had entered the bathroom one time. And I keep thinking about phones in the context of that. Just reading a Wikipedia article, and it has the word possessors on it. Jump scare. I saw word possessors, and I kept autocorrecting it to word processors, which is why it took so long to read that chat. Well, this is it. Are you ready to go home? It's time. He's not coming with you. Right. Scan the eyes. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be here. I found you. Yeah, see, there he is. Ah. Rem, you worm. I understood when you went after Moha, but Dao? She attacked us. I'm just trying to go home. Only one of us can get what we want from the Rift, Rem. So either you go home or I get my justice. That was always our problem, my heart. One of us always had to sacrifice, and it was never, ever you. I asked politely, then I asked screaming and bleeding, but no, you never put me first. Prove what we had wasn't all for nothing, Rem. Give me the chroma you took from my generals. We don't even have it. We used it as currency. No. Then I'll take it from your pathetic host. Fuck you, man. Wait, I recognize your pathetic host. I killed her friend, a little boy. Oh, how he screamed. Is that why she's helping you? Wait, he's the demon with one horn? He is! I forgot about that. I forgot it was specifically a one-horned demon. We saw in the flashback. Good, he had it coming. They're basically the same character, to be honest. We should be thanking Dessa. Ah, yes, I cut it off back then, didn't I? I was trying to show Rem how much he'd hurt me. You did that to terrify me, to terrorize me. Blaming me for my pain? No cruelty is too low for you, Rem. There's so many messed up relationships in this. Charlatan detected, end him. He's a liar and a cheat. But when you disappeared, I had time to heal from the wounds you gave me. The horn was almost the easiest thing to fix. Rem, you hid it from me? You were trying to protect him all along? No, I was trying to protect you both. So, I'll just have to kill him alone? Stop, he's so much stronger than you. He's right. I could turn you into ash, little girl. Actually, what am I waiting for? I can try right now. Where am I? Shit, this isn't pocket space. Oh, I assumed that was, I assumed that was Rem. Where is this? The map is unavailable. Where's Rem? Rem? Rem, where are you? Say something, please. Oh my god. You did it. You killed Kaz. You bastard. The BBEG realizing you caught him monologuing. It's true. No, I didn't. You should have died. He had a ride home. You could have said the right thing and he would have stayed. Oh, it's me again. Hello. Suddenly the game is Celeste. Yo, we've got, you know, inner turmoil demon. Battle against false self. I love the battle against the false self. Shoot, I wasn't able to parry those. If there was an evil me or a good me, he'd be too busy kissing. I've had that same thought so many times. You just got a very strange ad. What's that? It was a sponsored advertisement from Clorox advertising a fan-made Stardew Valley mod that adds bleach to the game. That's odd. I need to not stand in the way of that and get hit. I'm too, like, parry cocky. Some things I should just try to dodge. Do it. Throw an object. We got her. Separate point, if there was an evil or good version of you, you'd probably be too busy kissing also. Same. The fan in question definitely not working for Clorox. Exactly. Probably didn't even mean Clorox brand bleach. I have a problem with it if companies want to make mods to add their products into games. Zero issues. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I think. Parry the Possessor's long lost cousin. Parry cocky. He would have survived if it wasn't for you. You stole the life that should have been his. You killed Kaz. I didn't kill Kaz. I tried to help him. I told him not to go alone. I did my best. She's forgiving herself through violence. It was his own fault. Essa? Oh, it's you. Rem, what happened? Did we die? We're still alive out there. Barely. I made a cocoon to heal you. So you didn't abandon me like you said you would. Yeah, well, I owed you. You owed me because you lied to me. You knew Dessa killed Kaz. You'll drop it now? No, it's okay. I wanted to save you both. You and Dessa are the same. Someone makes you bleed, so you just cut them in return. And I'm stuck in the middle, trying to patch everybody's wounds. He put you in his mouth protectively. Yeah, like I do with Banana. No, you're just a coward. You didn't want to pick a side. No. This is out there consuming people. You'd rather keep the peace between us than stop him? You don't give a shit about doing the right thing. You just care about what we can give you. You want me to be strong and you want him to love you, and it's sad because Dessa doesn't care about you like you care about him. I've seen your memories. He hurts you every chance he gets. Sorry for being cringe. Cass, you have been the least cringe person here. That's a bit of an exaggeration. But in general, it will happen again. I don't think you've done anything cringe, even remotely. Just before anyone thinks I'm taking shots, I've been the most cringe person here. The characters, they're so high school. Well, Luca is in high school, so that's fair. The only responsible adult I've seen is Rem. Oh, why is everyone so cringe? Oh, that's what you were saying. I thought Cass was just apologizing. You will actively make it happen. Cass has been force cringing me. She keeps telling me to act more cringe. If I'm next to you, it's impossible to look cringe. You don't believe in cringe? Well, okay. So I experience cringe. I believe it is a trauma response, unfortunately. And Cass is trying to break me of it. Through acceptance. You didn't get notified? I'm so sorry. Cass has been digging deep into my dark core, making me remember parts of me that have long since been forgotten. Even if you said sorry to him every single day for the rest of your life, he'd never let it go. What happens now, huh? You gave me all your power. What do I do with it? If you used it to destroy me, you'd be justified. Because you're right, I took from you, and I kept taking. If you consumed me the way Dessa does... I can do that? I can do that. Flavor tests all the Freon shapes in the vicinity. What if they just started kissing? Maybe. You know nothing about these characters. I mean, technically we don't know how old Luca is. She was just in high school, so... Anyone want a kiss? I would like a kiss, please, Izu. Hi, Zupador. How are you doing? But kissing is pretty cool. Kissing is pretty cool. What if everyone was just kissing? What if we just had a kiss stream? I am not gonna kill Rem. What the hell? I can't stop you from trying. I have already apologized, Luca. I gave you every bit of chroma I had left. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna kill him. Luca is at least 30. She could conceivably be like 18. Well, okay, so here's the thing. The game starts with a time skip, but she was in like an induced coma for 3 years. So she's actually probably 21. Anyway, I'm saving Rem. But I'm not sure if those last 3 years counts. No, stand up. I can't. I used all my power. Then use mine. Stop acting like a weak baby. Wait. Pull yourself together. We're recombining into a more powerful cooperative form. What did you do? I gave half your power back. We're even. But I betrayed you. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Not even Kaz ever did anything like that to me. But I know why you did it. I would have done the exact same thing for Kaz. I did do that kind of shit for him all the time. Sounds sloppy. The frick she say? What do you mean? She gave him half of the power that he gave her. I hurt myself so that he would appreciate me, and he never even appreciated me. Oh, Kaz betrayed us. Yeah. The video game character, to be clear. So Kaz wouldn't do it to her, but she did it to Kaz. She's recognizing that if Kaz were in the same shoes that Dessa's in, she would have probably also lied to her headmate. You don't think you ever actually met Kaz? You missed a lot of this due to work. So Kaz is her childhood friend. He died in the first few minutes, and we did find out, spoilers, he is actually super completely dead. But he's her abusive childhood friend. You thought that's what skin was for? Yeah. And he's a liar and a cheat and a scoundrel. All very apt descriptions. Honestly, what Luca's saying kind of sums it up. She hurt himself over and over for him, just for him to appreciate her, and he never even appreciated her. You and I, we've got the same problem. We're both just idiots. I'm not like Dessa. I'm like you, man. I hurt you so much. What can I even do to make up for it? What do you want me to do? I don't know. I can't make you stop caring about Dessa. But if we sit around here talking about how stupid we both are, he's just gonna kill us, dude. He's gone into the lab, Luca. He means to kill everyone. Hot dog. She still has rose glasses for his dead body. Yeah. We took a minute. We were respectful. You like the name Rem? Me too. I really love the demons in this. They're called demons. They exist as pure energy in an alternate dimension. Which is why they have to possess people in here. And maybe it's just me looking into it too much. But they say a lot about, they talk about identity a lot, at least to me, implicitly. Because every demon who had just been a formless mass of energy where they're from, now suddenly has to take a material form, and oftentimes they can't handle it. Even when they find an animal, which is more comfortable than an object. It conflicts too much with themselves, and they lose themselves completely. Yes, Izu. Yes, Izu dear. How are you doing? Thank you, thank you. So glad that it's on tape. Oh, it's on tape. It's not on tape, it's on drive. Thank you. You're helping? You are. You're refilling my fluid reserves. It isn't in VOD tape. Oh, it is in VOD tape. Oh, this is on record again. Don't you worry. We're live and being recorded. You gotta stay moist. I need to stay moist and slippery. Pretty awful thing to say. But now that Kaz is dead, Luca will finally have the opportunity to grow and untangle the psychological infinite self-destructive cycle Luca was manipulated into. Yeah, it's weird that being possessed by a demon actually has her less dependent on another entity than when she was Oz's friend, huh? You gonna eat? Love you, bunny. Good night. Get lots of rest. Oh, the streaks didn't pop up in the chat area? Oh, okay. So no one so no one knew what I was responding to in the VOD. I see, I see. Lucas, stop. I need to tell you something. Dessa's stronger than both of us. I've never seen someone with that much chroma. But it's still not enough chroma for what he wants to do. What does he want to do? I think he wants to open the rift wider than the humans ever did. There's power in my world, so much power, pure energy, if you can take it. If he takes it, he'll wipe out Sanzu. He'll destroy more than just the city. He'll destroy both sides of the rift. If he used our chroma to open the rift as wide as possible, he could pull enough energy through that doorway to cut a hole through this planet. You open my rift wider than ever before? Yes, I believe you're capable of this. You can't let him take our chroma. In the worst case, you need to run. Nuh-uh, that's not happening. He wants to see me suffer, not you. I'll take a new host and you can hide yourself. I said absolutely not, dude. If he kills you, he'll just hunt me down next. There's nothing in Sanzu stronger than the two of us together. We're not splitting. I can feel his anger. It's all around us, like static. I don't know who he is anymore. I don't even know what he is. It's not complicated, man. He's a piece of shit. We won't let him open the rift. And if you need to start thinking about yourself like a guy who's gonna survive this. You're right. I'm sorry. Come on. We gotta catch up to this freak. Oh, it goes down. For some reason, I swear, I thought everything else in the world was lifting up. Spreads you and opens your rift wider than ever before. Would slime mouse do good in rice? I think so, but it would be very desserty. Or if you go deep enough that you get to the digestive goo, it would be like a sweet and sour. Sweet rice porridge. So slime mouse pudding. Yeah. Red. Could caramelize you with onions, meat, and other veggies and put you on rice? Yeah, that would work. Gonna order groceries, but it was impossible because Easter. That happened to us almost. We got in barely before. There were still a couple things we couldn't do because Easter. Yesterday was Good Friday for us, by the way. Because, you know, time zones. When is Easter? So Friday to Monday, I guess. Technically. But I can't keep track of when people do Easter things. But Friday was Good Friday. And it was pretty fine. Mother-in-law does not appreciate that I stream on Christian holidays. Like, well, you shouldn't have been working because it's Good Friday. And I'm like, working. Thank you for calling it that. Grew up in a Catholic family, forgotten most of it. Tried ordering like 2 days ago. No slots open. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't want to get surprised by... Yeah. Easter always sneaks up on you. Me too. This is a hustle. I like getting called honey. I identify with honey a lot. Being a honey consistency individual. Catholic calendar is very silly. Made green tea with steamy hot caramel milk. That sounds amazing. Hope he likes when I stir his tea with my finger because then he doesn't need sweetener. Hi, Theo. You have nobody to spend time with on these days? Aw. That's what I'm saying. But also, hi, Theo. She's very much like, it's a holiday, you shouldn't. And I'm like, If we got plans, that's one thing, but if people are showing up, I'll do it. I always like the lead up to Ash Wednesday because you'd steal a bunch of palm leaves and weave little baskets and dolls with them. That's amazing. I always like the lead up to Ash Wednesday because of the donuts, the potchkis. Palm leaves are definitely fun to play with. That's wonderful. You loved the Christmas stream 2 years ago. Aw, we should do that again, like Christmas or otherwise. I need to start making plans again. I got so caught up in so many things and I stopped making plans. Honey's got to be your favorite sugar-rich goop. It is? What the hell? Maybe explain it to her like that. Oh, it's fine. We weren't like fighting or anything. Less that you're working, more that you're being there for people who don't have anyone to celebrate with it. I have told her that before too. But you know. Maybe she just doesn't appreciate the kinds of things that I say on the holy days. She used to watch every stream, and at some point she stopped for some reason. I can't imagine why. Let's plan for Tuesday. Oh my. Yeah, my family knows about the stream. Here's the thing. If they choose to show up, that's their problem. Aussie Mom used to. She helped me get started when, you know, I was starting out, and I appreciate her. She's a lovely woman. But it was right when I was playing Boyfriend Dungeon that she finally had to talk with me. She's like, I don't like what that game makes you say. And I'm like, the game? Yeah, I know it's just the game text, but when you talk about wanting to wield your partners with 2 hands like a broadsword, I just don't know how I feel about that. And I'm like, I have to confess to you, mother, who I love so dearly. That was not game text. Boyfriend Dungeon was delightful. I love that game so much. It hit me like at the perfect time, and I loved replaying it for stream. Aussie Mom was less of a fan. And I was like, you know, I'm pretty stable. You don't have to watch me or listen to me. And she gave it a little longer. And then she stopped tuning in. Which is fine. She felt bad about it, but I reassured her it's super okay. As for American Mother, she still shows up sometimes. And it's okay when she does. She's where I got my sense of humor from. I brought her in one time to meet my new partners when I had them on. You loved it too? I really loved it. I need to do more things like that. I forgot when I was talking about feeling weird about playing visual novels that I already played a visual novel. It was Boyfriend Dungeon. Anyway, test plan for Tuesday. 8 a.m. test subjects transferred from cell to test pods. 8 to 10:30 test subjects put through de-energizing procedure to attain extra low chroma energy state. Forced possession of test hog. We already knew about this. Maze challenge second pass with electrified floor hazards added. We have booked double the lab hours for the electrified floor hazard challenge because last time the test subject refused to move off the starting pad and needed to be swapped out, decommissioned. Terrifying. If that happens again on Tuesday, we'll have pizza delivered for the research staff so everyone can stay on site until the test is concluded. Actually wretched. If your mom watched your stream, she'd literally die in 5 minutes. I do feel very lucky. It's always really nice when they decide to pop in. Yeah. I'm in a certainly privileged position. Despite all of this, Mom still calls me her favorite, but I don't say that because also there's a slight chance my siblings watch this. I mean, you just said it, yeah. He's definitely alternative. I didn't realize how unusual it was. He doesn't call it that anymore, but when I was growing up, she was Wiccan. So the context of what morals were permissible in the household were very different and not exactly traditional. I didn't realize... Well, I guess I knew, but I didn't fully understand just how widespread religious parents were. How many siblings do you have? 3 actual ones, and then 1 that I never met. All of them have, but the 3 actual ones are actual siblings. I think I exist only as a final moment before death. What are you talking about? That's what they've done to me. They've replaced my soul with thousands of others. The memories of every creature I've ever possessed. I feel their final thoughts right before they die, over and over. I feel them too, we all do, but you must hang on to yourself. It is our gift to feel what we feel. Do not let it consume you. You also have 3? It's a little sad. I haven't talked to them in a very long time. Nothing, like, critical happened. It's just how it is, you know? That last little flicker, it's all I am anymore. I'm gonna make everyone in this world feel it. Memories of Dessa being normal. You mentioned before why he only has these horrible memories of Dessa. It's because the only ones we can see are the ones they had in this world, because there wasn't really, like, a visual format for memories in the other world. I have 1 terrific 0 and 0 of anything else. 1 terrific sister and 0 of anything else. I've got, the last time I checked, 2 sisters and a sibling. And they're all okay to varying degrees. I remember my oldest little sister popping in at one point and terrifying me because she followed, like, right before stream with an account that was made the same day. And I was, like, DMing Cass and Isa, like, you need to watch this person if they show up. There's something fishy going on here. Small found family, because didn't work out with yours, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm glad you have people you're close to. I feel very lucky that even if I'm not in contact with a lot of my family, sins really came around to me. I can definitely say that. Working on making such. Aww. Found out recently there's a non-binary word for niece and nephew, and it's incredible. Ooh, what is it? Beach trip in June, you think? Hiking in Vermont? That's wonderful. It's nibbling? Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Hey, we found a peculiar microfilm. I wasn't a bad person for coming in here early. Is there one for sibling? Or is, well, I guess it is sibling, isn't it? Because I know when I say that, sometimes people think I'm being, like, cryptic. Yep, sibling. Yep, that's what it is. Thank you for the jacket, Isa. Oh, hello. You haven't killed her yet. I left her alive so you could kill her, Rem, so you could prove you're sorry. Every time I pulled you out of trouble, I apologized to you. Every time they tortured me, I apologized to you. You blamed me for everything the humans did, and I apologized for them. And now you say, prove you're sorry? No, I'm done. Fine. Keep your pet human. If you won't fight for me, your chroma can be the fuel that brings me home. That can be your apology. If you use that much chroma in the rift, there won't be a home for you to return to. Oh, I know. You're not the only one who needs to prove they're sorry. Terrifying individual. But those suspenders shape those nipples. I can't diss the suspenders on chest look, because my husband does the same thing. He just prefers suspenders to belts, but suspenders don't go with every outfit, so they go under the shirt sometimes, you know? It's what you gotta do. Demons have magic anti-shape technology. That's what chroma's all about. The anti-shape. Saw a trailer for live-action Moana and Dwayne Johnson has no nipples in it, and it's weird to look at. What do you mean a trailer for live-action Moana? Is this real? They just did Moana. There is a live-action Moana? But they just made the animated Moana like 5 years ago. You want to install them because it's funny? You want to install Dwayne's nipples? What are they doing? With the torque wrench, yeah? You've got news for me? What? Oh, was it actually only 4 years ago? Because it feels like it just came out. I was definitely an active participating adult. 2016 was not 5 years ago? What do you mean? It's like 2020, right? It's what? I mean, sorry. It's 2008, right? I mean, yeah, I was definitely like a fully productive adult at the time of Moana's release, so it couldn't have been very long ago. I'm gonna go back to 1980. Excited for Moana to come out in 8 years. Before you were born. Toy Story 10, wowie. There's no way there's a Toy Story 10. There's an I. Computer terminal. Sexy demons, Lamau. Tell me more. Well, I know we're not supposed to talk about this, but has anyone noticed that the latest round of demons are actually super hot once they get humanoid? Humanoid? Please disregard earlier message. It was sent in error. Please remember that you are on a corporate email system and that IT can see everything you send and receive. Keep all work comms safe for work. Professionalism is a huge part of your learning here, and we do have a permanent record for everyone. Cam. They need to be humanoid? That's what I'm saying. Just like Allie? What? Am I only hot when I get humanoid? No. Demons. At this point, it's no longer about children's toys. Oh, hey, we made it all the way back up here somehow. This door makes 0 sense. This door actually teleports you. Is Hoppers like about the grasshoppers from Bug's Life? I don't want to wait for the elevator, okay? That was actually quicker, I swear. We had to figure out that over here... Oh, there is something over here. There's a fight. And a sample painkiller. I'm glad this fight happened because I wasn't going to check up here. It just came out. It's about transferring your mind into a robot android proxy and interacting with the wildlife to save nature. I could get into that. Could I do it Avatar style instead? Can my proxy be flesh? I'll take it either way, but still. You got in a trailer for that? The tech will get there. You're gonna need to start saving up. Movie made you cry several times, aw. Might be because you're sentimental and soft. I am also sentimental and soft, and I love being that. Oh, there's a puzzle involved. Tech for putting your brain in a robot so you can talk to animals already exists. It's called VR chat. I mean, I don't need to be in VR to put my brain in an animal and talk to other animals. I'm doing it right now. Furries are so weird, right, chat? Right? Yeah. Butters. Yeah. What's a furry? What is a furry, actually? No furries sighted. Thank goodness. You met a furry once? Oh yeah? How'd it go? Were you safe? You got feelings and self-destructed? Terrifying. That's why I avoid feelings at all cost. I wish to never feel a thing. When you met a furry, things were never the same. That's true. Sorry about that. Also, same. I keep meeting furries who change me irrevocably. Well, change me slash re-expose things that I thought were gone. You do that? You change people? Yeah. I think there's a whole documentary about it called Changed. Or maybe that's something else. I like it when people and media alter your brain chemistry personally. Me too. I am selective about who and what and in which way. But I like when that all comes together. Which that's you. You literally turned... I literally turned you into a furry. It's made you recently recontextualize your entire life and sense of self, but that had nothing to do with them being a furry. I have some wild things about that. Main engine performed the translunar injection so precisely that flight controllers in Houston decided to cancel the first 3 outbound trajectory correction burns. Wild. Amazing. You would translunar inject me so precisely. Thank you. Thank you for saying what I wanted so I wouldn't have to. All right. This has been like on my mind for weeks. Unsure how to formulate it. I found out recently that it turns out that not every furry actually... I don't want to say this. This is embarrassing. Oh dear. Well, I found out, you know, not all of them, maybe even not most of them, actually identify as that, like, in a self-identification kind of way. You couldn't see Fern as not a snake? That's what I'm saying. Endearingly. As in, not all furries identify as furries, or not all furries are Therians. Interesting you'd phrase it like that. If I had to choose between those two things, more the second one. That's fair. I thought that was just, like, normal. I thought that was default. I thought that came with the package. Yeah, like, Therian slash otherkin, I suppose, depending on how you're identifying. You shocked Allie when you told her that you identify as a human? It crushed my worldview in so many ways. You can all decide what you are for the next 5 minutes. I never considered thinking of you as anything other than a snake, but apparently that's what people do. People out here being like, oh, I'm considering that this person is like a human on the other side of a keyboard, and I'm like, people do that? Manifesting you as a cat so much right now. You are what you eat. And then, like, everything starts making sense, you know? Which is mostly beans. You're such a dick sometimes. Might be something to that. This guy's gonna try to catch me. They always do that after they pose. They often do that after they pose. No, get away from me. You were a wolf eating a watermelon? I'm like... priding myself on remembering everyone's, like, personas and avatars, because I'm like, oh yeah, that's how they want to be seen. And it's like, no, it turns out that's just you. Do you make Neko Arc eating a watermelon? It is? For you, please? Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm just realizing it's, like, not everyone. See you as Neko Arc? You want me to see you as Neko Arc, not, like a wolf-cat hybrid mix? Hrothgar? I do see you as Neko Arc, but I also see you as that. Soon. Once you make it. You can be that before it's realized in a medium, you know? Izu, are you a fictotype? I don't think it's a fictotype unless it's a character. I could be wrong. Yeah, so I think Neko Arc would be a fictotype. But Hrothgar would just be Otherkin or OCkin. I'm learning so many things. I'm gonna put your money where your mouth is. You can't just say you're something. No, Izu, you can. You can. You can just do that. You can build a persona and identity and then just do that. You don't necessarily have to realize it into a media. If someone did not see you as a green cat thing, I think you'd be brave about it, but your heart would not recover soon. Aero, I promise you, I have literally never thought of you as anything other than a green cat thing. I should not have progressed to this spot because ads are about to roll. I think I'm gonna have to pause on the screen and try really hard not to disrupt it. And be back in 3. Looking for dominate bottom for this submissive top. What are you typing? You said this today in a server. Are you proud of me? I am proud of you. You often imagine having thousands of tiny arrows flowing throughout your circulatory system? Are you consuming them like a supplement? It's sensational. It is. Okay. I will be right back in just a few minutes. I'll see you all very soon. Arrow is very microplastic, so then at least they are cat-like. I think it's important to let everyone know your tits are fat today. That's wonderful. Good work. I will be back in just a few minutes. See you all very soon. Welcome back, everyone. It wasn't even a different... It wasn't even like the current scene we were on. Welcome back, Cairo. Welcome back, Cassidy. Welcome back, Fractal. How is everyone? Hi, Sybil. Welcome back, Isa. I love you very much. You don't see that in your future, but at least you have your own. Like, you know anyone? Welcome back, Noxie. Ah, Isa, thank you for the boop. We've encountered Dessa again. You know what hurts the most, Rem? You're taking me seriously now, because I finally have the power to hurt you. Don't even bother answering, man. He wants to hurt you. Do not speak, human. Together, Rem and I have seen more suffering and joy than a human mind could even imagine. You could never comprehend the amount of love I gave Rem, or the despair I felt when I learned his love was a lie. Mine wasn't, but yours was. That's the thing. They're not supposed to be able to lie about their emotions to each other because they are their emotions. They just feel them. The good times were incredible. I gave everything to hold on to those moments. And it was never enough for you. You knew how badly I wanted your praise. Is that why you were so angry with me all the time? Because it felt so sweet when I begged for your forgiveness? Oh, now it's my fault that you have to apologize to me? You've never really seen me mad. You never really let me be angry. Now you will. Two worlds will finally unite, and they'll see us burning here at the center of it all. I won't let you. It's already started, Rem. Oof. It just punched us into the depths. What's happening? Where are we? He's taking us to the center of the rift. If he releases our chroma here, he'll rip the rift wide open. We need to get back to the laboratory on Earth. That's the only place we can shut this down. We're in purgatory. Oh, hi, Dessa. Do you have anything left to say, Rem? No, I said it all. Do you have anything to say? Nothing I can't say to your corpse. Nice colors. They are beautiful colors. Wow, what a whiff. Wow. So can I not deflect those, or was I just bad at it? He is taking damage, but so am I. I like a glass cannon fight. We have 1 painkillers left. Ah! Balls are reflectable. Ah! He has a few more tricks. He really just throws tennis balls at you. Oh, he's got to have lasers. Balls are reflectable. It's important to note which balls are reflectable and which ones aren't. That's what you keep saying. Which ones are you able to paddle back and which ones do you have to just accept? I don't think you can reflect them when he throws them like that, though. I appreciate that he lets Rem heal me up for a couple of years in between each bout. I see. I don't think I'm supposed to dodge that. There's just like a safe zone on each pass. Ooh. I notice I'm like yellow in this dimension. I don't think that shockwave is actually damaging us. It just kind of knocks us back and triggers his black ball throw. Wow. Wow, I interrupted his attack and then I ran back into it. A little early. Zip. I stunned him out of his ball for just like a second. And then right back in. Jeez.
Yosh.
Aw, thank you. I'm not looking to see who did it, but I appreciate it. Simple, thank you. Steal his suspenders and put him in a jar. You got it. I actually hit him with it. Was that it? I got the achievement, The Rift, defeat Dessa. Is this real? That last flicker. It's all I am anymore. I got you, Rem. Oh, he does. He's like got the Rem part. What happens if I rip you two apart? No. You think your pain is the only pain that matters? You left me for dead so you could get revenge. Ram, wait. Don't kill him. Don't? Well, because if we kill him here, it's going to explode the rift. My pain is so much greater than yours. You told me revenge is for idiots. But Rem, you're fading. You'll never get another chance. Show me it was all a lie. May a moth be engulfed. That's going to be difficult. But not necessarily impossible. I don't think it'll work, I'm afraid. Because of the streamer bot issues. That was a combined effort. I'll try. Nothing. I'm sorry. It's tragic. I want to engulf you so much. Thinking about the two Lemurians in Roar 2 who are canonically married. Risk of Rain 2, the lizards. I remember. You feel emotionally engulfed. That's the important part. I'm feeling emotionally engulfed too. I want to engulf you so much. What are we seeing? Get out of my head. Were we sharing pain? Yarrow and Runald. They have items named after them. Which are their wedding bands? Oh, No, no, don't show me these things. I never did those things. I never meant it that way. Oh, when you killed us, you didn't mean to do it in a way that was, like, hurtful. You considered lightening your core up like a lamp? That might help with drying enema. So it glows subtly. All my crystals glow just a little bit. It's easier to tell with the lights off. But I could light it up more. I wouldn't mind doing that. It'd be nice, but redundant. Moths crave goo. Oh, do they? That's pretty fruity. That is by far the least fruity thing I said this stream. What happened? I possessed him. I showed him everything I felt, the things you taught me to feel. He didn't want to face it. He went home without me. Are you in danger? I don't think so. What's happening? We spent so much chroma here fighting. We need to close the rift immediately. We have to go back. What do you mean we? You have to go home. I never really thought I'd be going back without him. And now he's back there waiting for me, and so is everyone else we ever hurt. Dude, are you getting cold feet now? I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. You have to follow him. You have to go home, no matter what is waiting for you. It doesn't matter what he says or what he tries to do. It doesn't matter who you were running from. This is as bad as it gets. You're feeling all new stuff, Rem, and I am too. It's going to get better, I swear it. Probably. Physically, no, never. Emotionally, well, no. Existentially, probably. This stream or people in it have given me several existential crises just this week. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I have to go home. I have to rest. So this is goodbye. Never going to see you again, right? Messed up, man. You're just some guy who jumped into my brain. Mostly worried about Sybil trying to eat you. You've had enough existential crises for a lifetime, man. That's what I think too. But it just keeps happening. I typically don't say man like that. I think Luca's rubbing me. Luca's rubbing off on me. Now you know me better than my family ever did. And you helped me, even though our agreement wasn't really fair. You were a complete dick to me, but you were honest. I think maybe you're the first person who ever said sorry to me. I didn't see you as my equal at first, but I needed someone to see me the way you see me. You're never inedible, remember that. I don't know, Aero I think is pretty inedible. This might be the most emo game of all time, quite literally. It is! One of the characters is literally a ball of emotion. I needed someone to be honest with me. You are pretty inedible. Pretty Enmo. I did too. Good luck, Rem. Good luck, Luca. Wah. Wah 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 wah. You may be inedible, but you do make the most beautiful hat-shaped fried dough shells I've ever seen. Or fried breading shells. You're so edible? We know that's what she's saying. Yeah. Hi, CMAS. How are you doing? Congrats on win. Thank you. I need to load the save just to make sure there's no tomfoolery. It's just to before we did that. So we haven't 100%ed this. But I am feeling pretty satisfied. The one thing we didn't do that I know about. We need to find and return 2 microfilms. Oh, and the Dark Cyclopean Dynasty episodes. And the plants. And whatever the deal with this is. Wonder what happened to Dog? You know what? Let me look real quick. Are there multiple endings to this? If there's another ending, I might try to get it. Possessors all bosses plus ending. I think there's only one ending. Which means I am A-okay. But I really liked it. They should make Possessors 2 all about the dog. If you could play Possessors 2 and you're playing as a survivor in this city after the rift has been closed, bonus points if you're playing as the possessed dog. But I could see it, right? Your tins and dog combo. Or just a free-floating demon possessing things. I'd take either.